Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Today I am here with a human body system with medical coding. First of all, we will see definitions of anatomy and physiology. Next, anatomical planes, orientation and directions and with terms, okay? Then body cavities and membranes and then human systems, okay? First, anatomy. The study of the structure of plant or animal. Okay, human anatomy includes the cells, tissues, and organs that make up the body and how they are organized in the body. सिंपल डेफिनेशन है, जो हमारी ह्यूमन बॉडी है उनका स्ट्रक्चरली स्टडी. ओके, कोई ऑर्गन्स है, ऑर्गन्स के रिलेटेड स्टडी मीन्स anatomy. Physiology means it is biological sciences dealing with how the body functions at the various levels of organization or study of the functions of the living organism. Okay, anatomy means structure of human body, right? For example, cells, okay, organs. और फिजियोलॉजी मीन्स उस टिश्यू या ऑर्गन्स का फंक्शन एक्चुअली वर्क कैसे करते हैं. ओके, दैट इज कॉल्ड फिजियोलॉजी. ओके, hope you guys understood these two definitions, anatomy and physiology. Then pathology, study of anatomy and physiology during illness or after death. Okay, pathology means simple, both anatomically means human body structure, study of human body structure and with functions. Okay, जो भी ऑर्गन रहेगा उस ऑर्गन का क्या फंक्शंस है उसके साथ स्टडी करना यानी पैथोलॉजी. ओके ओके फ्रेंड्स, अभी हम लोग क्ल्यू टर्मिनोलॉजी देखेंगे. क्ल्यू टर्मिनोलॉजी मीन्स मेडिकल रिकॉर्ड में कुछ टर्मिनोलॉजीज़ यूज़ होती है जिसके बेस पे हम लोग आइडेंटिफाई कर सकते हैं कि कौन से बॉडी पोर्शन का यानी कौन से बॉडी पोर्शन की बात चल रही है वहाँ पे. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट विथ एनाटॉमिकल प्लेन्स. ओके, नेक्स्ट एनाटॉमिकल प्लेन्स. फर्स्ट फ्रंटल, second sagittal and third horizontal or transverse. First, frontal or coronal. Frontal means the body getting divides into two parts, front portion of the body and back portion of the body. Then next, sagittal. Sagittal means body will get divided into right part and left part of the body. And then transverse or horizontal, the body get divided into upside and downside, which is also called as superior and inferior. ओके गाइस, ये थे एनाटॉमिकल प्लेन्स जो अक्सर मेडिकल रिकॉर्ड में हम लोगों को ये टर्म्स देखने को मिलती है. और इससे हम लोग सपोज़ हम लोगों को मीनिंग पता है तो इससे हम लोग इजीली आइडेंटिफाई कर सकते हैं कि कौन से ऑर्गन और कौन से बॉडी पार्ट की मीन्स डायग्नोसिस की द कोड्स करने. ओके, सो इजीली हम हिंदी में अभी द फ्रंटल, सजाइटल और ट्रांसवर्स क्या है ये फटाफट बता देते हैं. फ्रंटल प्लेन मीन्स जो एक्सिस रहेगा वो ह्यूमन बॉडी के मिडल से जाएगा. मीन्स फ्रंट पोर्शंस ऑफ द बॉडी एंड बैक पोर्शंस ऑफ द बॉडी, उसे बोलते हैं फ्रंटल प्लेन्स. सजाइटल प्लेन मीन्स जो प्लेन रहेगा, जो एक्सिस रहेगा, जो लेफ्ट एंड राइट साइड को सेपरेट करेगा. मीन्स लेफ्ट हैंड सेपरेट रहेगा, राइट हैंड सेपरेट रहेगा, जैसे आप लोग डायग्राम में देख रहे हैं. देन ट्रांसवर्स और हॉरिजेंटल. ट्रांसवर्स और हॉरिजेंटल मीन्स अपर बॉडी पार्ट एंड डाउन बॉडी पार्ट. जो भी हमारे कमर है उसके ऊपर का पोर्शन और नीचे का पोर्शंस जो डिवाइड करती है वो एक्सिस को हम बोलते हैं हॉरिजेंटल प्लेन और ट्रांसवर्स प्लेन. ओके, देन डायरेक्शनल प्लेन्स. वी विल सी व्हाट इज सुपेरियर एंड इन्फीरियर, anterior and posterior, medial and lateral, proximal and distal, superficial and deep, ipsilateral and contralateral. All terminologies are very important, most important for medical coding. First point, superior. Superiors means towards upside, means head, means upside portions of the body means superior. Inferiors means towards down, okay, towards down part of the body means inferior. Okay, superiors means बॉडी का ऊपर का पोर्शन, ओके, और इन्फीरियर मीन्स बॉडी का लोअर पोर्शन, डाउन पोर्शन, ओके, नीचे वाला पोर्शन. देन एंटीरियर और वेंट्रल एंड पोस्टीरियर और डोर्सल. एंटीरियर मीन्स फ्रंट पार्ट ऑफ द बॉडी, okay, and posterior means back side of the body, okay, back part of the body. Then medial and lateral. Medial, the term itself divided towards the midline of the body. Sternal portion means midline, okay. Then lateral, lateral means away from the midline. Next point, प्रॉक्सिमल एंड डिस्टल. अभी यहाँ पे बहुत कन्फ्यूजन हो सकता है, ओके. प्रॉक्सिमल मीन्स टूवर्ड्स द बॉडी, ओके, और डिस्टल्स मीन्स अवे फ्रॉम द बॉडी. अभी इसका मीनिंग क्या होता है एग्जांपल के साथ हम देखते हैं. प्रॉक्सिमल मीन्स टूवर्ड्स द बॉडी. टूवर्ड्स द बॉडी मीन्स अभी फॉर एग्जांपल रेडियस और अल्ना टूवर्ड्स द बॉडी है, ओके, और जो रिस्ट है, ओके, रिस्ट जो जॉइन है वो अवे फ्रॉम द बॉडी है, ओके. हमारी जो पूरी बॉडी है, बॉडी को सबसे पहले पोर्शन आता है रेडियस और अल्ना, जिसे हम बोल सकते हैं प्रॉक्सिमल पोर्शंस ऑफ द बॉडी, ओके, टूवर्ड्स द बॉडी. जो रेडियस और अल्ना है टूवर्ड्स द बॉडी है, और जो रिस्ट जॉइंट है वो डिस्टल पोर्शन बोल सकते हैं बिकॉज अवे फ्रॉम द बॉडी है, ओके. नेक्स्ट, सुपरफिशियल और एक्सटर्नल. द टर्म itself outside of the body, okay. Superficial means outside, means for example skin, okay, outer line जो है बॉडी की उसे हम बोलते हैं सुपरफिशियल और एक्सटर्नल पोर्शंस ऑफ द बॉडी. देन डीप और इंटरनल, एग्जैक्ट अपोजिट. डीप एंड इंटरनल मीन्स more towards the body, okay. Then next, ipsilateral and contralateral, okay. Ipsi plus lateral, laterality, okay. Ipsilateral means same side of laterality. For example, left hand, left leg, इसे बोलते हैं इप्सिलेटरल. मीन्स बॉडी के किसी भी पार्ट को, एक साइड के पार्ट को हम जब कंसिडर करते हैं, फॉर एग्जांपल राइट हैंड, राइट लेग, सो इसे बोलते हैं इप्सिलेटरल. कॉन्ट्रालैटरल मीन्स एग्जैक्ट अपोजिट. कॉन्ट्रालैटरल मीन्स डिफरेंट साइड ऑफ लैटरलिटी, मीन्स लेफ्ट हैंड राइट लेग, ओके, लेफ्ट हैंड राइट लेग, इसे बोलते हैं कॉन्ट्रालैटरल. देन नेक्स्ट, बॉडी कैविटीज एंड मेम्ब्रेन्स. वी विल सी two cavities, dorsal body cavities and ventral body cavities. In that dorsal body cavities we will see cranial cavities and vertebral cavities. Cranial cavities means brain occupied in cranial cavity, ओके. जो क्रैनियल कैविटीज है वो हमारा स्कल, ओके, और इन दैट ब्रेन, जो ब्रेन का स्पेस है उसे हम बोलते हैं क्रैनियल कैविटीज़, ओके. ब्रेन जो ऑक्यूपाइड करके रखा है स्पेस उसे बोलते हैं क्रैनियल कैविटीज़. देन वर्टेब्रल कैविटीज़. वर्टेब्रल कैविटी मीन्स स्पाइनल कॉर्ड ऑक्यूपाइड इन वर्टेब्रल कैविटी. जो हमारे पीठ पे स्पाइनल कॉर्ड है उससे, जो स्पाइनल कॉर्ड ऑक्यूपाइड है वर्टेब्रल कैविटीज़ में, उसे बोलते हैं हम वर्टेब्रल कैविटीज़. नेक्स्ट, वेंट्रल बॉडी कैविटी. इन दैट वी विल सी thoracic cavity and abdominopelvic cavity. Thoracic cavity means lungs occupied in thoracic cavity and it is covered with pleural membrane, that is called thoracic cavity. Then abdominopelvic cavity. Both abdominal organ and pelvic organ occupied in abdominopelvic cavity Abdominal organs means stomach, kidneys, okay, and then pelvic means pelvic organs means urinary system. Both organs, abdominal organs and pelvic organs, occupied in abdominal pelvic cavity. नेक्स्ट एब्डोमिनल क्वाड्रेंट, ओके, डायग्राम में देख रहे हैं आप, राइट अपर क्वाड्रेंट, लेफ्ट अपर क्वाड्रेंट, राइट लोअर क्वाड्रेंट एंड लेफ्ट लोअर क्वाड्रेंट। बस इतना ही याद रखना है, ये सभी टर्मिनोलॉजीज इम्पोर्टेंट है। ओके, सो नाउ वी विल सी ह्यूमन सिस्टम, ओके, ह्यूमन बॉडी सिस्टम्स, वन बाय वन वी विल सी। Different organs can work together to perform a common function, like how the parts of your digestive system break down food. We refer to an integrated unit as an organ system. Groups of organ system work together to make complete functional organisms. There are major organ systems in the body, human body. First system, the muscular system. The muscular system is an organ system consisting of skeletal, smooth and cardiac muscles. The muscular system is the set of more than 650 muscles of the body, whose primary function is to generate movement, whether voluntary or involuntary. There are three types of muscles: skeletal muscles, cardiac muscles, smooth muscles. Skeletal muscles cause the movement of the body. Cardiac muscle is responsible for the rhythmic contractions of the heart, and smooth muscles line the wall of hollow organs. Diseases of the muscular system: tear, rupture of muscle tissues; cramp, involuntary spasmodic contractions affecting the superficial muscle; then muscular dysfunctions, degenerations of the skeletal muscle. This is muscular system. Then next, respiratory system. Respiratory system is a series of organs responsible for taking in oxygen and expelling carbon dioxide. The primary organs of the respiratory systems are lungs. Red blood cells collect the oxygen from the lung and carry it to the part of the body where it needed. Then diseases of the respiratory system: pneumonia, asthma, lung cancer, virus influenza. These are the diseases of the respiratory system. Okay, in this respiratory system includes nasal cavity, tongues, larynx, pleura, lungs, okay, alveoli, diaphragm, main bronchus, trachea, laryngopharynx, oropharynx, nasopharynx. This is the respiratory system. Then next, digestive system. Digestive system start from mouth to anus. In that digestive system includes mouth, salivary glands, esophagus, stomach, pancreas, large and small intestine, rectum and anus. Okay, the digestive system is made up of organs that break down food into proteins, vitamins, minerals, carbohydrates and fats, which the body needs for energy, growth and repair. In that digestive system, some nausea, vomiting includes heartburn and constipations. Okay, this is a digestive system. Next, skeletal system. In that skeletal system, most important bones we need to revise. First, start from upper side of the human body. First bone we can say skull, okay, then shoulder bone, clavicle, then scapula, okay, then hand bones, humerus, radius, ulna, carpal, metacarpal, and phalanges. Okay, then sternum, ribs, spine, and coccyx. Okay, these are the upper body portions bone. Then lower, okay, leg bones, femur, patella, tibia, fibula, tarsal, metatarsal, and phalanges. These are the bones of skeletal system. The skeletal system gives the body its basic framework, providing structure, protection, and movement. The 206 bones in the body also produce blood cells, store important minerals, and release hormones necessary to life. Fractures, metabolic bone diseases, arthritis. The nervous system, in that diagram you can see so many nerves are there. So the nervous system allows us to pursue, comprehend, and respond to the world around us. The nervous system also operates the body's essential psychological functions such as breathing and digestion. So in that diagram you can see the diseases, Alzheimer's, advanced Alzheimer, and healthy brain. You can see in the diagram. Okay. The next, circulatory system. In that diagram, so many labels are available. So the circulatory system is a body-wide network of the blood vessels, and limbs powered by the heart. Okay, हार्ट से पूरा ब्लड सर्कुलेट होता है हमारे बॉडी में. इट इज़ द बॉडीज डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन सिस्टम टू ऑर्गन्स with oxygen, hormones, and essential nutrients that helps it functions properly. Okay, and diseases of circulatory system, heart attack and stroke. Okay, then immune system. The immune system is our body's defense system against infections and diseases. Organs, tissues, cells, and cell products work together to respond to dangerous organisms like viruses or bacteria and substances that may enter the body from environment. In that diagram you can see small bean shaped structure that produce and store cells that fight infections and diseases and are part of the lymphatic system. Okay, the largest lymphatic organ in the body, which is on your left side under your ribs and above your stomach, contains white blood cells that fight infections or diseases. Immune system, some important labels you can see in this diagram: mucous membrane, tonsils, lymph node, spleen, lymphatic vessels, bone marrow, skin, thymus, and lymphatic vessels. Okay, diseases, nasal cavity, allergic, rhythmic. Next, lymphatic system. In that lymphatic system you can see in diagram thoracic duct, thymus, axillary lymph nodes, spleen, lymphatic of the upper limb, inguinal lymph nodes, lymphatic of the lower limb, pelvic lymph nodes, lumbar lymph nodes, cisterna cilia, lymphatic of the mammary gland, and cervical lymph nodes. Okay, the lymphatic system is also defense system for the body. It filters out organisms that cause disease, produce white blood cells, and generate disease fighting antibodies. It also distributes fluids and nutrients in the body and drains excess fluids and protein so that tissues don't swell. The primary functions of the lymphatic system is to transport lymph, a cleat, colorless fluid containing with blood cells that helps ride the body of toxins, waste, and other unwanted materials. Diseases of the lymphatic system. Lymphedema is a chronic swelling of the limb caused by the accumulations of lymph fluid that occurs if the lymphatic system. Castleman disease (CD) is a rare disease of lymph node and related tissues. Hyperplasia AFH CD means Castleman disease is not a cancer. Okay. Then reproductive system, in that male reproductive system and female reproductive system. Male reproductive system, you can see labels in this diagram. The male reproductive system is a series of organs located outside the body and around the pelvis regions of the male that contribute towards the reproductions. Okay, contributes towards the reproduction process. The primary functions of the male reproductive system is to provide the male sperm for the fertilization. Okay. Then female reproductive system. Labels you can see in this diagram. The human female reproductive system is a series of organs primarily located inside the body and around the pelvic regions of the female that contributes toward the reproductive process. Diseases of the reproductive systems, erectile dysfunctions, and genital herpes. Okay, these are the diseases of the reproductive system. Then next, urinary system. The urinary system, also known as the renal system or excretory system, it consists primarily of the kidneys, ureters, bladder, and other urethra. Its purpose is to eliminate waste from the body, regulate blood volume and blood pressure, control levels of the electrolytes and metabolites, and regulate blood pH. The urinary tract is the body's drainage system for the eventual removal of the urine. Okay, this is a urinary system. Then endocrine system, in that pineal gland, pituitary gland, parathyroid gland, thyroid gland, adrenal gland, pancreas, ovary, testes, these all glands are included. The endocrine system is a messenger system comprising feedback loops of the hormones released by internal glands of an organism directly into the circulatory system, regulating distant target organs. In vertebrates and hypothalamus is the neural control center for all endocrine system. In humans, the major endocrine glands are the thyroid gland, parathyroid gland, pituitary gland, pineal gland, the testes in male, and ovaries in female, and the adrenal glands. The hypothalamus, pancreas, and thymus also functions also endocrine glands, among other functions. The study of the endocrine system and its disorder is also known as endocrinology. Okay, these are the endocrine system. Then next system, integumentary system. The integumentary system is a complex and vital important organ system in the human body. It comprises the skin, hair, nails, and glands that produce sweat and oil. These tissues work together to protect the body from the infection and injury and regulate bodily processes. The skin is the first line of the defense against the outside world and is responsible for keeping the internal organs safe and healthy. It contains sweat glands that helps fight overheating and dehydration by cleansing sweat onto the skin surface. It also supports hair that provides insulation against cold weather, and nails the help protect the tips of fingers and toes from the injury. ओके गाइज, ये सभी सिस्टम्स मैंने शॉर्ट में एक्सप्लेन करने की कोशिश की है। ओके, स्टार्टिंग में जो टर्मिनोलॉजीज़ है वो मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट है। ओके, आई होप आप लोगों को ये पसंद आया होगा। ओके, थैंक यू वेरी मच।